lot too. If they go for the backline, because most oracles build in the Aether Lens, which it looks like Lil is going to have. Like his spells are really long range. He's not like Abba, who has to be a little bit closer to the action. He can stand super far back.
Sumail, eyes on FNG, is going to throw out the plasma field, chasing forward. So there to body block away, and Lil, oh, they get the Stormbolt off, but right as he blinks out, Arteezy's going to dodge away from that one, chasing onto FNG. Lil, alive for now, he did have to commit the false promise for this and not able to save FNG, ends up going down. Plasma field now used, they're chasing these supports down, and they're going to need a little more backup. Invoker in position, dropping the Sunstreak, he clips PPD, bring him down to half health. They nuke him down from distance, but can't finish the job. Lil now trapped in the trees, isolated, surrounded, and about to get mauled by the bear. He'll fall too. They, in the end, lose the two supports. The core survive. But EG still in the driver's seat, and they pin out the Roche. There's a lot of ways to force it out because you have Invoker, you got Avenge Stun, even the Spend Stormbolt could be a problem. Obviously the Lasso, so you use one, then you drop all the others.
They were really good at just dealing with Phobos, so he got immediately hexed as he blinked in.
They're going to try and contest this Roche and Sunstreak into the pit, and FNG moving forward. Wave of Terror comes in, it'll help the Roche a bit faster, but Phobos is there with the Flame Ring. It sets up the FNG Aegis, beautiful stuff from Vitus Pro, and now they rush onwards onto PPD, death by Silent Sword, and looking for more in the pit. Arteezy does get bashed on him, but the meatball lays them out, roasting EG. 3 are down, it's up to Arteezy. Can he deal with the spend? He's getting kited now. The Yules, the Napalm, it's too much. Artor's down as well, and Universe gonna make it a 5-man wipe. Can he even get the Phobos kill? Completely outmaneuvered EG. They just want something. They settle for only a bat. Not good enough. VP crushing them at the most opportune of moments.
Damn, that core.
Roar and a Lion jumping him at that point.
Oracle's too deep though. They don't have blinks on the Beastmaster. What are you gonna do? Blink in with your Lion? He would instantly die if he blinks in to jump on the.
And Lil's position has been good as well. And now they use the Aether Lens, he can sit even farther back in these fights. And even if Oracle dies, he still has a bench to worry about. But they find Arteezy here up on the hill. They're gonna drop the Invoker combo. It's on 3 again. G doing so much. Arteezy is gonna try to deal with Silent here while the ultimate's going. He's got a bit of a chance, but as soon as that ends, no such luck. Sumail surviving for quite a while. Cannot Silent finish the job on him? Retreating, but slowly burning to the Bat Rider. Arteezy looking for that clap opportunity. Silent, 1 hit, 2 hits, and crits him down. It's not enough. Sumail to fall as well. And then on to Fear. The old man's gonna meet the sword too. Even when he's not getting crits, he's doing work. And then when Samus decides to run, well, he's damn tanky at that. There's the Sprout though. Can get out of this one. Doesn't look like it. Maybe they can finally bring down the spend. They do so, but it's an expensive kill. So they've had to kind of commit a lot to bring him down. Ends up being a 4 for 3 there. Do finally kill him off.
They killed the Invoker. I'm surprised that happened. I wasn't sure what happened around on the backside, but he had a very nice combo on 3 heroes, and Sven was kind of left against. It was him
to go and defend it, and then they might try and sweep the jungle and.
That's still vision advantage and being able to jump to Oracle and force that many cooldowns at the start of the fight.
They gotta get something now. Yeah. Those buybacks committed, but Tornado's off the mark. G is gonna zero in onto Universe. No! Didn't actually see him there.
If they lose this fight right now, they lose the game though.
Hex on the VK Phobos, and Will sitting back behind him. They need to protect this Bat Rider. No BKB, no blast. The Bat Rider's gonna jump. That's a gem down as well. G trying to go to work on Arteezy, but Arteezy has his ultimate up. He's very tanky. Where's the spend? What can he possibly do at this point? He's nowhere near the team. He's actually pushing out the bottom wave while G runs for his life. Save your brother, Silent. Do something. I'll make it out, but another key hero dropping. They could maybe even force out the Bat Rider buyback. EG lost nothing in this fight, absolutely nothing. And now Fear goes in, double gem, balling out of control. Stormbolt comes through, but Arteezy just immediately enrages, gets to work. Now the Bat has to buy back the Invoker as well. This is basically a do or die now for VP. Can they hold? Do they have anything left in the tank? EG have just outmaneuvered them and outfought them time and again. Arteezy gets pulled in, but he's got another enrage, so he's going to be a very tough kill. PPD feels confident, jumps in with the stun. Silent has his gun strength. He's trying to kill creeps and hoping for the cleave, but Arteezy gets the bash, jumps in, the spends down, dead for 110, and now on to G towards the fountain. EG routing the VP backlines. They farmed all game, but EG just outfought them when it counted. Another buyback, this one on the bench. But what can a lowly vengeful spirit do? A 6,500 gold swing. Pain ensues for VP. And you can see them
I would have.
VP to hold here as EG move in. The whole gang is in position. This is going to be the hardest hold VP have had to make all game long, but they need to. If they drop this second lane of Rex, it's likely the game. Their last stand begins. Sumail, the man in front right now, lashing away at the melee Rex. The glyph is popped. Relatively early, Silent able to deal with some of the forward creeps, but Arteezy just jumps in right away on FNG, pops the BKB as well as the range, finishes him off. The Bat Rider initiation completely countered. The Meteor rolls down onto EG, but they're very tanky. BKBs preventing this damage, and the Sprout just makes Silent useless during this fight. Oracle keeps him alive, but he's not dishing out damage. He needs that cleave, and as the false promise ends, he explodes. EG have completely broken through. The racks are now down, and it might even just be straight onto the tier 4. Sumail is feeling like this one's in the bag as he begins to dive even towards the fountain. They'll halt that aggression. They'll focus on the objectives here. Focus on the win. Tornado coming through. Just stalling tactics, but it's not much longer. They can afford to wait. Vitus Pro overrun the base in shambles, and EG on the verge of taking the game 1 win. Favorites coming into this group and looking like they deserve the title now. They're diving the well. They roll on to G. They're gonna maul him in the pit. Death by the bear. EG emerge victorious, and they will take game number 1. Sumail, the casual refresher orb, to celebrate this glorious victory. Hey, they definitely had their spots, but EG just, it really feels like they just outplayed them in the clutch fights.
It's really crazy how EG's lineup was so strong in all phases.
He tries to save the day. Couldn't quite do it. This leaves Lil alone on the bottom lane, so he's going to get his levels this time. VP supports definitely getting a lot more farm priority than they did in game number 1 overall. And Sumail makes a move in, but he was scouted by the ward of FNG. They've got a black hole available. Can he get that midnight pulse down in time? Black hole's ready, but he's not popping it yet, and Sumail is going to split. FNG walked right into it. The fissure to block him away. Earth Panda, can he get to him? Cyclone there, just trying to bide his time, wait out this fissure, and then turn, drops him down. The black hole's there, but it gets instantly canceled. The timing's not quite right as the boulder toss happened. Mid-black hole animation, EG move forward. They get the Inigo kill, but now Sumail's overextended. Doesn't have the blink just yet. He tries to go onto Silent, manning up on him. Then Zuso comes through and closes the door. Universe now coming into the meat grinder. It's a bloody mess here in the top lane, but it ends up being 2 for 2 in the end. But a lot of big ultimates expended.
Great fissure coming out. Earthshaker. He just had to sit there and wait out the entire fissure, which pretty much just had wasted half of Brewmaster's ult duration right there. But great.
Vitus Pro back. We'll see if they cooperate.
KB hasn't picked out a Brewmaster to mess with his initiation, and even like Zuso can ruin his jump timing.
PPD hiding in the trees here. Silence coming in, and meanwhile the Radiant Courier does get sniped, but keeping eyes on that lion. He's hidden in the trees. Looks like they're not going to find him. They're also moving towards Fear. Dangerously close. They even blink forward with FNG. The blink Enigma initiations from this Malphus a bit impressive, but he could be in a bit of trouble here. The Familiars are in position. They're going to get a triple stun off Fear low, though. He turns with the Soul Soldier. Sumail arrives. He will pop the Brewmaster split. There's a black hole available, but it's too late. FNG will just have to accept his fate. He ends up going down. He's about to respawn, and they're hunting for a bit more. DK Phobos with the pushback, trying to get that Blink Dagger cooldown 1 second. Is he going to get up? Just barely able to jump down to the low ground.
Wow.
And will avoid that second casualty from the Brew split.
That was a mismic fail. His Fire Panda just stopped and got fogged. If he
didn't get the immolation off.
Yeah, that would have stopped his blinking.
But they're still chasing. University TP's in, but it's into Lil, who's got the stun ready. Turns on him. The mech comes through. They can't finish up. University worms his way past the pitcher. Now Phobos going to be next, and they end up losing to PPD with an emphatic finger to ensure that no man survives.
You know, PPD's TP actually got canceled by the Venge swap, and that's why it took so long for them to react. Top, it was Enigma plus the Shaker, and then the other three were actually chasing Peter for a very, very long time. So people probably thought they were getting more reinforcements on top. Enigma was like, okay, if I hold, there will be people here, but there was actually no one there to help him out.
And there's your Solar Crest. Now AG, after all of these back and forth exchanges, they continue to grow their lead. Now up to about a 14,000 gold lead, 12,000 experience. Still feels like they're well within their timing window, but the black hole from FNG comes in. A sudden surprise burst the backup. They need more nuke damage through this. The Zeus will manage to finish up the line. That Aether Lens getting the job done. A very unexpected jump. EG, they weren't ready for that. Caught with their pants down. And G will spank them, getting 3 kills in the end. Oh, VP, just when you think that they're about to forfeit some objectives, they come rushing in. That's a 4,400 gold swing, a 5,600 change of experience, an MKB for the Gyro, a BKB likely well underway for FNG, an Octarine complete on G. Pain for EG.
VP's just been doing an excellent job though on angle for the Drow Ranger to attack. Normally, your fingers on the BKB button, especially when your whole team's around you, you expect a movement, you don't see anyone on the map. But he probably got thrown off by that arrow. Did you see the direction the arrow came from? It was like downhill, like on the same ground, like on the side of the trees. He's probably like wondering what is going on, and then before he knows it, he gets hacked and then he dies.
Oh, EG, they're in the pit! Phobos is coming in! They've got a call out ready! The Aegis is sniped by the Drow. The last hit I think might have been from the Wave of Terror of Will, and they're gonna look to fight this MNG there with the Black Hole. He's pulled in fear! PPD! He does have a stun, he lets it go now! Can they turn the fight? Arteezy going to work on him from range. PPD finished off in the pit and Silent now, grabbing whatever he can, picks up the bottle of Sumail, but it looks like he may drop. They stun Arteezy, they try to focus him down, the Fissure finishes the job, but he's got the Aegis, there's a double buyback, and they're coming right back looking for round 2. Lil will fall, and Arteezy now on the hunt. The rest of VP have made it out, a triple for our no Black Hole for 120. VP, they need a good swap initiation, something to get this party started. DK Phobos with the mini blink back, but it's already too late. The melee Rax is down. EG showing that killer instinct straight onto the top lane. VP, time to make their stand. Sumail's just toying with him. He has the Fissure to prevent the cheese pop, so it costs him his life, but it also drags them very far away. Arteezy trapped within the middle of the enemy team, but he's just standing his ground, going to work with the BKB. It's all for the Rax, and they're gonna get into the melee's down. Everyone dropping low. EG are throwing bodies at this thing. 4 dead and 5 Rax as well. Just one solitary ranged Rax is all that stands between EG and the Mega Creeps. Full for VP, but ultimately you get the tier 4 and they're feeling a lot more exposed. They've got less damage to push these waves out.
Yeah. I guess they want to make one big concert effort though. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Commitment. Now they're going to jump on the Silent. They do finish up the Dark Copter. They ambush them at the base. EG have sprung their trap. They have Black Hole to turn it around. Gyro has no buyback though. They need more damage. It's up to G to get the job done. Arteezy has fallen. He's going to buy back instantly. Phobos gets herded back into the well, and the Brewmaster split. Working its magic glue. Stunned and controlled. There's the Shiva. It's got the Enigma Blitz, and it just goes splat. They have brought down the tier 4. VP hold. They hold for now. The Sprout coming through from Universe. He's still got an Aegis ready. Fissure's there on fear, but he stands his ground. The throne exposed. Glyph's still there. Don't forget to use it, VP. You're not entirely out of this yet. Oh, maybe they are. 3 down. Buyback coming out now from the Zeus. Phobos dead as well. FNG backing off the throne. Low. Still no Glyph. If there was ever a time, it's gotta be now, but it seems it may be too little. Too late. FNG holding his serve in the pit, in the throne. Not gonna matter. Throne dead. EG have pulled through. A valiant effort. The Glyph comes out. One last moment of defiance, but they just caught them off guard at the Fountain of all places.
Did he even get a hit anyone with